Hi, Mandy. It's the middle of night between Monday and Tuesday, so it's like 2 in the morning, I think. And I know I probably look kind of goofy with my messed up hair and everything. I guess this is what I look like when we're cuddling in the middle of the night. But I'm here holding my pillow, thinking of you. And um, I decided to make you a video because I was thinking about some things that I was going to talk with you about, but I thought, you know, I really would like to treat you to being able to see me talk to you. I love treating you to this, especially because you enjoy it. And you can also think about me cuddling you and rubbing you, which I love. So if you want to ever come back to this, you can feel cuddly with me whenever you want and kind of daydream about my arms being around you. It's, of course, something that I intensely dream of, and I probably talk about it maybe a bit too much. How I'm excited and I can't wait until these moments. Sometimes, even to the extent of wanting them so badly that it's kind of scary to think of it not happening. But as I say, I'm going to keep dreaming. And you can dream with me and just kind of feel me with you. Feel me close. Feel my hands on you. And know that my good energy surrounding you is what it's like when we're together. And my desire is to bring goodness into your body, goodness into your mind, and letting you feel and experience this goodness that I experienced because of you. It's a beautiful thing. But I don't know if I'll be able to remember all the things I wanted to talk about, but there is one thing I do remember. And as you know, that you know that I talk about my life, how I enjoy, like what I enjoy about life most is the wonder and beauty that I can experience in life. And that's kind of what I seek to do on a regular basis. Like my mind explores life and I get wonder and beauty from many parts of life. And I try to find the parts of life that are kind of magical with wonder and beauty. And as a side note, that is what I've always been attracted to you because of, I mean, not necessarily that's why I want to be your significant other, to be your boyfriend, your man. Hopefully more. um, there's a lot that I adore about you, but there's one thing that's for certain that you bring to me the feelings of wonder and beauty that I love to experience in life. Knowing you fills me with wonder and beauty. And the way that the magical parts of life do. The I know that there's magic in life, and that maybe not what we're taught in schools, and maybe not what the mainstream culture kind of steers us into, is really highlighting all the magical areas of life. but there's all kinds of things that exist, and the nature of life is slightly different in my worldview. That includes magic and wonder, magical and wonderful things, beautiful things. That it's not necessarily like unbelievable possibilities and capabilities of like our potential, but just things that aren't necessarily popular that are very beautiful and fill me with wonder. It's a whole gambit of all kinds of things about existence. Basically, what has come of existence. And a lot of those things are very awe filling, um, very profound when you see them. It's almost like when people go to see works of art, that there's many different parts of life that kind of are like that. Like going to see a magnificent structure that kind of makes you scratch your head and wonder, how could this even come into existence? And that type of thing, I think, has happened over and over throughout history. That the nature of life is to create things that are beautiful. And to me, you give me that same feeling as those things that I like to explore in life. And it's not just specifics, it's all kinds of different things, like the wonder of life itself. Like, how do we even exist type thing is a wonder. And trying to explore all that, like thinking of existence versus, nothing existing at all, really puts into perspective how much of a wonder anything existing even is. And you start getting these feelings of gratitude, wonder, magic. Like there's something magical about everything existing. And it's a beautiful thing. And all of those feelings I feel with knowing you. So that is my side note. I know that got a little involved, but that's kind of the thinking that I have towards life. And I hope some of that made sense to you. And it really is beautiful to know you. And I don't think I'll ever be able to convey exactly why. It's just something of who you are. And I'll try my best to show you more and more this concept. And you will try your best to resist it. But it's just how it is. And I'm sorry that I am a bit over the top about it and about enjoying us and trying to be close to you in a faraway place. I'll try to keep it in a balanced, enjoyable manner. But on with the whole purpose of the theme of this video is just sharing this one perspective, I guess, I had today. And to give you some context of this perspective, I like to watch these videos sometimes. There are not many of them, but this guy on Project 99 EverQuest, he makes these videos that kind of bring a joy and humor in a silly, nerdy way. In a silly, nerdy way to the videos about mostly playing EverQuest. He does talk about um, lore of EverQuest and like obscure random things about the game. I mean, the game has an incredible amount of effort and creativity put into it, and the world is very built up with all kinds of storyline that is very intricate, and it brings this guy a lot of wonder and magic, and you can really see it in the way he talks about EverQuest in the videos. And then he's very silly too, in a very nerdy way. He's kind of a huge dork, and it's sometimes it gets me. I like just laugh, and I'm just like, wow, this guy got me, and I like that. Um, I like to laugh at um, things that are so kind of absurd that they're funny. I don't know. Sometimes people can get me that way, and it's like this is ridiculous. So I watch him, and he also started making some Tolkien videos because he's a huge Tolkien nerd about the lore, and he will have some funny parts in those videos too. They make me laugh. So I started watching the other day because I'm trying to take as healthy of approach to life and to our relationship as possible, and you know, my feelings for you do make me focus a whole lot on you, and I don't want to do that in an unhealthy way. So I'm trying to find, like I said the one time when I went hiking, you can't be the only beautiful influence in my life. I have to find beauty still in other ways, even though I'm addicted to your beauty. So I'm trying to find other ways that I get wonder and beauty in life still, and I read books, and I started watching some of this guy's videos again. He doesn't have enough that I can keep watching. But the point of me talking about that is uh, in my YouTube feed, I was watching another video while I made dinner tonight. And he, well, not him, but another video came up in my feed, my whatever algorithm or whatever. And or the video was about um, EverQuest lore. It was a channel I've never seen before, and it had some pretty detailed storyline about EverQuest monk lore. Some of the stories I had never really known about with the different brothers and stuff, and the Ixar storyline and monks. And I was like, wow, there's so much wonder in this storyline. It's like a wonder of life that people can actually create these fantasy storylines that are so detailed and real that it's almost like they're telling a real story. And as much as I believe that there are so many real stories that are just as wonderful, that I find no need to pursue a story that's not real. Like, I could probably spend my whole life hearing of all the real stories that exist that are just as full of wonder as those fantasy ones. The amount of wonder that I noticed in this storyline, and coming from these people that are nerding out about this lore and kind of trying to shine a light on the wonder that they experience with this lore and share it with others, kind of made me appreciate the fantasy lore. And it made me think of you and how you enjoy this feeling of wonder and beauty and what you call nerding out with fantasy. So I kind of wanted to let you know because I feel like being understood is a very good feeling. Something that I don't think I get a lot, to be understood by others, but I do try my best to understand other people and make them feel understood. Not that I'm trying to make them feel understood, but I think when I do understand them, it it's nice for them too. So I kind of wanted to let you know that how I understand your feelings of wonder when it comes to fantasy. And maybe even we could share some of that someday. Um, I can appreciate what it is in some of these really nice fantasy storylines that are magical. And I can appreciate that you are experiencing magic with it. And I can see the magic that exists there. So I guess I spent a lot of time talking about this concept, and hopefully you kind of understand what I'm saying. But most of all, I want you to feel like you're with me in my arms, and you can feel my energy and look into my eyes, and I'm looking into yours. And you can see that we have a very special connection. I want you to feel all these good things, and that's the purpose mainly behind this video, to be with you and share. Because for now, we aren't able to on many levels, so I'm trying to bring to you what's going to be more in your future when we are together. I want you to know I'm with you, and to feel it and to see it even. And I want you to have good vibes. And you're good to me, Mandy. I know we're coming together more and more, and I love you coming to me always. We're together, Mandy. And I look forward to it going into the physical and not so much distance. But I'm going to come to you in these ways that I can until we are able to be together in the ways that we want. Thank you for spending some time with me now, Mandy. I'm going to go back to sleep and hold you and stay with you for the rest of the night until you get up. I love you. And I'm with you. And you're beautiful to me. I'll see you, baby.